Today I'm going to show you how to create my beautiful and festive showstopper, the Polar Express Yule Log. I am Eric Lanlard and this is the Ideal Home Show. I'm going to start by creating my delicious crunchy hazelnut praline base. That's going to give us some beautiful texture, lovely and crunchy, and bring some nuttiness to our beautiful Yule logs. I've got some milk chocolate here who's been melted. I'm going to move that into a bowl. And then I've got what we call feuillantines. Feuillantines are actually little flakes of overcooked pancake from France. They are light as air and they give you that beautiful crunch and texture. Gently I'm folding this into the milk chocolate, making sure I don't overbreak them because that will make our base a little bit too hard. So I want to keep all these flakes are beautiful as they are. And make sure then every single little flake is coated with the milk chocolate. And I'm going to turn this into my little mold which I got here, which is the perfect shape to fit into my Polar Express mold. I'm going to turn the mixture in and I'm going to press it down with my spoon. Again, be quite delicate when you press it down. You don't want to overbreak, again, those lovely flakes to make sure you get the perfect texture. Okay, this is now all pressed down and nice and level. And now on the top of this, I'm going to pipe some homemade passion fruit curd, nice and zesty. That's going to bring some beautiful exotic flavor to our Yule logs. So a generous piping all over the feuillantine base. That's going to be very refreshing. It's going to give some zinc as you hit the base after that beautiful chocolate mousse. So my passion fruit curd is now piped, it's so lovely and level, and this now gonna have to go into the freezer to set for a good hour to make sure it's solid so I can push it down into my beautiful chocolate mousse later. For now, I'm gonna get ready for my chocolate mousse. I'm gonna start by making a crème anglaise or a beautiful custard. So I've got some milk here, which I'm gonna put into my saucepan. And I'm going to gently take it to a light simmer. In my bowl here, I've got 3 egg yolks, some golden castor sugar, which I'm going to whisk together till they are pale and fluffy. My milk is now simmering away. I'm going to pour a little bit of the hot milk over my egg mixture. Whisk it well. In patisserie, we call it tempering the eggs, so getting them used to the warm temperature. And I'm going to whisk them back into the rest of the milk. And I'm going to cook this custard up to 85 degrees Celsius or till it'll coat the back of my spatula. So gently on a low heat, making sure it doesn't curdle. Keep moving the custard as you go away, so like this the temperature will be constant all over the pan. 73 degrees, 84, almost 85, here we go, 85. My custard is lovely and silky and definitely not scrambled. Off the heat, I'm going to add 1.5 leaves of gelatins, who's been pre-soaked in cold water. We call it blooming in a patisserie. That's going to go into my hot custard, whisk it well. It will disappear instantly. And straight away pass it through a sieve to catch any little bits of cooked eggs, or if the gelatin didn't dissolve properly. I'm going to keep that aside, and in the meantime, I'm going to whip my cream into my beautiful KitchenAid. Always make sure your cream is very cold. And if you do it in the summer, you can even put your bowl in the fridge in advance. So like this, the bowl is cold, the cream is cold, and you will get the best result when whipping the cream. And I'm going to go on medium speed, and I just let it happen. I don't want to go too fast, then there's a chance you could turn your cream into butter. As my cream is whisking away and getting fluffy, I'm going to add some melted dark chocolate into my still warm custard. This is a good quality 70% dark chocolate. We call it bittersweet. It pleases everybody, even the people who don't like dark chocolates. Pouring that silky chocolate into my custard. And again with my whisk. Mix it that very well. My cream is now whipped. I'm going to add into my chocolate custard a good dollop of cream, whisking it well, and then add the rest in all together. This is going to be a very indulgent dessert, not just in the look, but in the taste as well, which is very important. It should taste as good as it looks. So I'm mixing it well, making sure there is no trace of cream at all. And we're going to be ready to build our Yule logs. This is my silicone mold, which is called the Polar Express. We're going to build our cake upside down. I'm going to pour my mixture into the mold halfway through. I'm going to give it a little tap like this to make sure the liquid goes into every single little details and design. I'm going to add a thin layer of chocolate sponge. This is just a classic chocolate sponge. Push it down nicely like this. And then cover the whole thing with the rest. I've got my base here, which is now completely solid from the freezer. So I'm just going to remove it gently from the mold. As you can see, like this, the two layers. And I'm going to turn it upside down with the passion fruit going into the mousse. And I'm just going to push that. And this is now going to set overnight into my freezer. It's very important when the cake is 100% frozen to be able to remove it from that silicone mold. Here we are. This is pure festive magic, pure Christmas magic. My Yule log is now out of the mold, and you can see the beautiful detailing you get from that silicone mold, three-dimensional, of the Polar Express train. I'm going to finish it off by spraying it with a velvet spray. This is pure cocoa butter, which has been colored to look like dark chocolate. And the concept of it, as it touched the frozen cake, it turned into a lovely velvety texture. So I'm just going to start doing it sideways. You can see the lovely velvety texture. Suddenly, all the beautiful design are more highlighted as well. And of course, because it is Christmas, we need a little touch of gold. So just gonna spray a little bit of gold shimmer. Here we are, a true centerpiece for your Christmas table to share with your family. My Polar Express Yule Logs. I hope you enjoyed this video and this recipe. It got you inspired. Please subscribe and like it.